March 16th. I love that it's the 16th because 16 is my favorite number. 16 is an even number. And I just feel like we're halfway through the month at this point, which is so crazy actually. I'm like terrified of that. I'm getting ready because I am going on a date with Brady, my only friend. I'm getting another shoebox to put under my... We're going to a place in Baltimore called Little Havana. And this is a place Brady and I have been wanting to go to for a while. But it's like indoor-outdoor. And so we said we would only go when it starts to warm up because we could sit outside. And it is a nice 64-degree day right now, which is weird because it was so cold this morning. It was like 34 when I went to the gym this morning, and the day has heated up. We're going to Little Havana. I'm very excited, and I just have to do my makeup really fast because Brady's on his way home, and he wants to leave when he gets here. We're going to walk because it's such a nice day, and we live close to literally anything we would want to do, including Little Havana, but Little Havana overlooks the inner harbor of Baltimore, so it's going to be really cool. And obviously it's Cuban food, which don't really have Cuban food all that often, to be honest with you. I don't even know the last time I had it, other than like Cuban coffee when I was in Key West. This is usually a video that I would film on TikTok, but TikTok has been reducing the number of views I get, and it's been very discouraging. Not that I only do it for the views, but my consistency is for the views, and I just need a break. My friend Jeremy actually is like a successful TikToker, which is so cool. So proud of you, Jeremy. I know he watches my vlogs, so supportive. He just got his first paid partnership, which is so cool. I'm like very proud of him, and he FaceTimes me every week to go over his goals on TikTok and how he's doing with his goals, and it's just really fun to be able to like talk about social media with someone who like actually does it and like get his perspective on everything. It's really cool. So now that I finally have a famous friend, I get to know. And I also think it's so funny now that TikTok has become popular, or like TikTok has kind of made it easier for people to become like influencers. It's like your likelihood of knowing an influencer is like drastically increased over the past like 5 years. Like I feel like everyone knows someone who like has a following on social media right now, which is like so cool. But I just really like hearing about like the parts that like aren't disclosed publicly. What I wanted to do today, because St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow and Brady and I are going to this huge like block party thing in Baltimore. I guess like Baltimore is like a very Irish city. There's like very large celebrations going on, and it's funny because when we were in Boston, Brady was like, oh, is like Boston one of those Irish cities? And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, you know how like every city has like its own like culture kind of thing, or like heritage? I don't know. And I was like, I feel like most cities are like a mixture of heritages. But then he's like, no, like the Boston Celtics. And I was like, I guess I see what you're saying. Sure, it's an Irish city. And then he said the same thing about Baltimore. And I was like, I don't think Baltimore is an Irish city. And then St. Patrick's Day comes along, and like every bar is doing something, like something crazy. Like there's a bar, the bar that we're going to has been advertising this event for the entirety of 2023 already. But what I was going to do before Brady surprised me with this date idea is paint my nails, because I picked off my nail polish because I was anxious during my job. But I was going to paint little, like I was going to paint them green with my gel nail kit, and then I was going to paint little shamrocks on them. And I might still do that when I come home. But I like to paint my nails when it's still light outside, because obviously it's just like easier for me to see. It will not be light when I come home, I don't think, but I can just like suffer through it and use a lamp, I guess. Also, something else about March is that March Madness started today, I believe. I did make a bracket. I made a men's and a women's bracket because, well, men's I feel like is most typical, but for women's, like I think we should support women's sports as other women. Women's sports are also interesting. Like, F you guys who don't think so. But Virginia Tech is really good at basketball and won the ACC championship and are #1 seed in like their conference in March Madness. So I made 2 brackets. And the crazy thing is, apparently, UVA, who has a really good basketball program, just got out in their first round against, I forget what the college was, but it was by 1 point they lost. And obviously I'm from the area and a lot of my friends went to UVA, so I'm seeing everyone freak out on Instagram stories about it. But obviously, as a Virginia Tech woman, I don't like UVA. I also don't really care about the rivalry, honestly. I feel like everything about college that people cared about, I absolutely left in college. Even I say that as in my sorority sweatshirt. I only have this one because it's super comfortable. I guess I do care about my college's sport, but all right, I take it all back. I lied. Things do matter to me still. Update since my screen time video, I've been doing horribly. I've been doing such a bad job since I haven't had to report it to anybody. My TikTok has been okay. I've been getting like a little over 3 hours a day on TikTok, which is not good. My screen time in general is all the way back up. So I need to get that under control. Work has not been as busy this week, so I've just had a lot more time on my phone because I'm not like locked into my computer for 9 hours straight, which is something that I hypothesized in my last video. So that ended up being true. Oh my gosh, my back kind of hurts. Whew. Did that kind of fast. I think I'm done, question mark. But like, please look at my nails. They look awful. My nails always look awful. That's just something that's been true about me for a long time. And I'm okay with that because it's my only flaw. Okay, now we gotta pick an outfit because I'm kind of sweating. Okay, I'm wearing this and leggings. Because Brady came home and he's like, I'm wearing what I wore to work, and he's got like sweatpants on and like a purple shirt, and I was like, okay, so I guess we're not dressing up, but we're also walking, so I like want to be like kind of athletic but kind of cute, I guess, like casual. But if you know me, you know that first of all, I don't have any clothes to wear anyway. I'm just not a dressy girl in general, so even if I did have clothes and I did want to, I probably wouldn't choose to. Oh, this is not what I like. I do not like this. Why is this braid so tight? I need to do something with it, right? We've been watching the Hunger Games. I didn't want to watch it at first. Because I'm not good at watching movies. But I got sucked in really quick. Those movies are just too good to deny. We watched the second one. We didn't rewatch the first one. We just watched the second one, and we watched a little bit of the third one. And I'm ready to watch it when we get home tonight. I always struggle between the activities that I want to do after work because I have a bunch of laundry that I need to put away, which I definitely need to do tonight. I also have a video I need to edit. I also am reading a book. I think I mentioned it in my last video, but it's called The Glass Castle. It's like a memoir. And it's pretty good so far. It's interesting. It's just about this girl's childhood at this point, but like her childhood's pretty interesting, so I'm like entertained, but it's not so fast-paced that I'm like, what's happening next, you know? Okay, I think I'm just gonna go with the braids. I think that's fine. My dandruff is like making an appearance. What shoes do I wear with this? All right guys, so I will take you on our journey to Little Havana, and then when we come back, I'm gonna paint my nails, and that'll probably be the end of the vlog. This is just a short little vlog. Hi guys, we're back. I just got back to the apartment. Dinner was really fun. It was really stunning. That restaurant was literally so sick.
The steak was very good, and so was my drink. The drink was really strong too. It was good.
Yeah, our food was really good. I had a Modelo. Brady had a Dark and Stormy.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to have a little dessert. This chocolate XOXO is my like favorite chocolate brand. They have some really good flavors of dark chocolate. Yesterday at the store at Harris Teeter, I saw that they had these little Easter eggs that are dark chocolate filled with caramel. So I was like, I must buy this. They're really delicious. And it's a great little sweet snack. Now, I'm going to paint my nails and I'll show you what I end up doing. I'm gonna show you guys my little, my nail kit items and activities. The first thing I use is this. This is my little UV lamp. It's pretty small. It only fits 4 fingers at a time. Oh no. Then I have this little bag that I used to carry my makeup in that has like all of the supplies that go with it. So I've got these cuticle cutters. I'm obsessed with those. I love cutting my cuticles off. I have these little pads that remove, I use them to remove like when I buff my nails. I use this little, it's just basically rubbing alcohol That's how you clean your nails off before you put gel on. I have these little wooden sticks. Nail file. This is nail polish remover, which is different than the rubbing alcohol, obviously. And then I have all these tools. So I've got like a little dotting tool. I've never used these. A couple of brushes. This is like a cuticle pusher backer thing. So I use this and then I like snip them off. And then in here there's a couple of nail polishes. There's like my Revitalize, so that's for like cuticle oil. This is Structure, so it's the it's base coat. I've got Prep, which like you put on before the base coat and it dries your nail off pretty much, like it makes sure there's no moisture. It's called a primer, Max Adhesion Primer. And then I have Brilliance, which is the top coat. And then I have my little collection of nail polishes, but those are like all the colors I have. Okay guys, I just painted my nails a really ugly shade of green. I really don't like it. It looks like the slime from like the Teen Choice Awards or Kids Choice Awards. I meant to paint one of them white and then put a little shamrock on it, but I forgot and I painted all them green, so I think I'm gonna do like a white shamrock on like my ring finger or something, or my pointer finger, and I'll show you how that turns out. I just had to wipe one off because it didn't look good. Alright guys, I just finished doing my nails. I'm going to give you a little reveal. Here is my right hand. There's a little heart on this one and a little clover here. And then on my other hand, I have a little heart here and a clover here. So unfortunately, what I did wrong is I made the design face me. So when I'm looking at it, I can see it, but like when other people are looking at it, it looks upside down. So that was my bad. But I don't know, it's cute. It's like small enough to fit on my tiny nails. My camera's about to die. This is perfect timing. Well, I'm just gonna say goodbye now in case my camera dies. What you would miss out on is me doing my skincare and going to bed. But honestly, my camera is probably going to die. So I guess I'll just end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I had a great time with you this evening. I had a lovely evening after work. They always go by so quick when I have plans, but it's better to do things than to just sit around, you know? Tomorrow's Friday and St. Patrick's Day. That's a double positive. Excited for that. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to, but please do. I always try to put out a video every week. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for your support and your viewership, and I'll talk to you next time. Oh, your stuff feels kind of gross, but it works.